Donald Trump, always one to hold grudges, has fired the inspector general for the intelligence community. This was a big breaking news story late last week. Michael Atkinson insisted on coming forward regarding the whistleblower complaint indicating that Donald Trump was attempting to coerce the Ukrainian government by holding up congressionally appropriated funds in return for a phony investigation into his political opponent, Joe Biden. Well, Trump's been holding on to that grudge, and now it turns out that he has decided to fire Atkinson. Trump made no effort at a news briefing to pretend that the dismissal was anything other than retribution for Atkinson's action under a law requiring such complaints to be disclosed to lawmakers. In fact, we have some video from that press conference. Let's take a quick look.
I thought he did a terrible job, absolutely terrible. He took a whistleblower report, which turned out to be a fake report. It was fake. It was totally wrong. It was about my conversation with the president of Ukraine. He took a fake report and he brought it to Congress with an emergency, okay? Not a big Trump fan, that I can tell you. Instead of saying, and we offered this to him, no, we will take the conversation where fortunately we had a transcript. If we didn't have a transcript with the kind of deception and dishonesty that were practiced by the Democrats, I might not be standing here right now, okay? Fortunately, we had a transcript, and it was a perfect transcript because even the lieutenant colonel admitted it was correct.
So look, if let's just play this game because it's necessary, because we've gotten, all of this has been normalized. If Obama had, if there was a whistleblower about something wrong that Obama did about Benghazi, and Obama had fired the inspector general that reported on the whistleblower exactly as he was supposed to by law, Republicans would have lost their minds. They would have thought it was the biggest scandal in American history. How could you possibly fire the inspector general that's reporting a whistleblower about your transgressions, about what you did wrong? You literally can't imagine anything more unethical. Oh, you were the cop trying to stop me? Well, you're fired, because I don't want a cop to stop me. I want to keep doing illegal things. But it's barely a blip. Now, I get that there's coronavirus, and I get that Trump has done 1,000 things wrong about coronavirus. So there's a lot to report. But it's unconscionable to fire the inspector general for doing exactly what his job is. And everybody and the band played on.
Yeah, I mean, I got to be honest with you. Trump is so shameless and so brazen when it comes to his actions that I'm actually shocked that he waited this long to fire Atkinson. So, I mean, we all knew it was coming. And I think what's also interesting is like the way that our whole system is set up, in that the president is the person who appoints the inspector general who oversees the intelligence community, right? And then he gets confirmed by the Senate. But at the same time, that very role is supposed to be considered independent from the president. How is that supposed to work when the president gets to appoint that person, right? I mean, but it's incredible because even though Trump had the ability to do that, he didn't end up getting what he wanted, which was some rabid loyalist who doesn't believe in any oversight whatsoever. Understand that what Atkinson did here was simply his job. And what the Trump administration wanted, what Trump specifically wanted, was for Atkinson to bury that whistleblower and to bury that whistleblower report, because in his mind, it was a perfect call, which we now know, of course, it wasn't a perfect call. Even the summary of the call that Trump released was not perfect at all. And we still don't even know what that call entailed verbatim.
No, I'm not even having this conversation. It was the exact opposite of perfect. It implicated him very, 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 very clearly. He said, do me a favor, which was a political favor to attack Biden. His marketing and his over-the-top nonsense is maddening. And the fact that anyone gives it any credibility is maddening. So, look, the second terrible part of this precedent is that when he fires the inspector general for doing his job, and no one has alleged that the inspector did anything wrong, Like, there's been no Republicans, no one who has said, oh, he violated the law. No, he did exactly what the law says. If you have a whistleblower, you're supposed to take that complaint. You're not supposed to share his name because you want to give a legitimate avenue for people to bring up problems so they don't have to leak classified information. So they want to put people in prison forever and ever, like Edward Snowden for leaking classified information. They say, oh, he should have been a whistleblower. So now Trump says, screw the whistleblowers. If they're blowing the whistle on me, I want to know who they are. I want them buried. And if you follow the law and you don't bury them, then I'm going to bury you and I'm going to fire you. So what does that tell every other inspector general? If you want to keep your job in any of these different branches, do not protect whistleblowers if they're whistleblowing on Donald Trump, because you will lose your job. And the second thing it tells whistleblowers is it's not going to work and you're likely going to be fired, because this administration is not interested in the truth, in you exposing something that's going wrong so they can fix it. They are the thing that's going wrong. So the criminals do not want to be exposed, and the criminals are in charge. That's exactly the message that Trump just sent.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.